Hey there, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music from games I've never played or heard about. Today I'm going to be doing a Patreon request for Garden Lane. This is a new game on the series, Them Fightin' Herds. The song is called, well, it's the title theme, and this is composed, I guess, by Stuart Ferguson and Whitetail. I do not know of this game. The only thing I do know is that it's a kind of recent, somewhat fighting game with like, I'm not sure if they use like My Little Pony or not, but I just know it's like a really cutesy looking, I thought it was a meme, to be honest. So apparently it's real. And I don't know if anyone knows, but I have kind of a slight bias towards title themes, so I'll explain later. But either way, this is the title theme from Them Fightin' Herds. Let's go. Oh, that sounds really good, quality-wise. Went from guitars to keyboard to a trumpet. I think it's a trumpet. Ooh. See, we're already a minute into it. I feel like people wouldn't be on the menu this long by now. Wow. Wow. There's a lot going on. Love that rhythm guitar part. That is the fuzziest guitar signal ever. Wow. It kind of reminds me of Sonic. Is that weird? It just keeps adding and adding and adding. I don't know if it's looped at all. Maybe it's not a meme after all. Cute tail end riff right there. Oh. This is a long title theme. The drum sound was like spectacular. Very punchy. Actually, everything sounds really like ahead in the mix. A lot of attack. Almost sounds like a superhero theme. Well, That was long. And by long, I mean like for a title theme, I've had a couple of title themes on the channel, and just from what I've experienced my whole life, and they've always been around like a minute or so because it's kind of vague. It can mean like the opening, like cinematic if there is one, or mostly just like the main menu. So sometimes I feel like these songs get overlooked because they're just not, how do I put this? They're not meant to be like paid attention to, I guess. If it's a menu theme, if it's a title like main theme, then yeah. But then even then, I wonder if anyone like really gets to hear that whole thing, all 4 minutes of that in the game, and something tells me no. So I don't know. I feel like we might have missed out if we didn't hear it all because there were so many things going on. There were so many instruments. I heard, oh god, we had the electric guitar, the drums, the bass, electric bass, trumpets, synthesizers. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but it was just, and it just kept going and going and going. There was no traditional song structure. It was just kind of like, let's keep going and adding to this bizarre mood, which was another thing I wanted to bring up. It was very lighthearted. It was very jubilant, and I guess just kind of like puts you in a good mood. It's swingy and makes you feel nice. I don't know. That was really cool. Now that I think about it, I wasn't really thinking it was catchy then, a little bit, but now that it's over, I can kind of hear it in my head. Dun, 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 dun. So it left an impression on me, and I guess just not what I was expecting when I saw this, because I've only seen like 2 screenshots of this game. It's fairly recent, if I recall, like in the past 3 years. And I just remember it was like, it looked so, no offense, but it looked kind of like dorky. I think it was like a couple of like cartoon ponies like fighting each other. So I was really confused and I didn't even give it the light of day. So I guess I just wasn't expecting music like that, I guess. But then again, I wouldn't know what I would expect out of that game anyways. I actually think I just caught on to the name Herds, Horses, Fighting Words. Well, I knew it was a joke on fighting words, but Herds, yeah, okay. Yeah, this reminded me a lot of Sonic. And I don't mean that because I've been listening to a lot of Sonic recently. It just reminds me of Sonic, of that same kind of energy and feel from Sonic games, and the experimentation of the keyboards, and then like the kind of fast-paced, happy-go-lucky sound. I wonder if they were inspired by Sonic music, because it just sounds like it definitely could have fit, which is interesting now because now I can kind of go vice versa. So now I wonder if you were to hear Sonic music with gameplay of this, would it work? And of course, vice versa. That's always the interesting thing when I always compare stuff. So I always try to imagine it both ways to see if it works. And if it does work both ways, then usually my theory is correct. A very enjoyable song, and it makes me very curious about the soundtrack. I am a huge sucker for fighting game music. That's no surprise. I have it everywhere. And it's always such a treat when I discover a new fighting game, especially an OST from it. So when I say that I'm curious about more, I could not mean that any more literally. So please, hopefully, I don't know if I have any more requests for them fighting Herds. I would love to hear a song that's not the title. I'm glad I started with the title, to be honest. Kind of sets the groundwork, maybe. So I'm curious as to see, or as to hear if there's like character themes or stage themes. Yeah, I'm very curious. So thank you for that, Gardeling. If you want to make a request to me, you could do so on Patreon or PayPal. Either are cool, but not necessary. If you do not mind waiting, I should say. If you do not want to wait though, there is the Platinum tier, and that basically expedites your request to the very top, thus eliminating the wait time. A big shout out to Justin, Moon Knight, Roguemock, Thomas, Kevin, Jester, Your Average Metalhead, and Leaky Peach, and thanks again to Gardelane for the request. Thanks to all my Patreon supporters here, and thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse, this is the Auditorium. Them's Fightin' Herds. Peace.